Okay, well, hello everybody. This is Richard Wishart from sunny Cambridgeshire. Not quite sunny as yesterday, but still pretty good. I've been running a number of Periscope sessions this week. I've been doing it at 8 o'clock every night. I intend continuing. I'm a newbie, but only a newbie as much as everybody else is. I do my Periscoping from Android, so what I talk about is from an Android perspective. And tonight what I want to do is deal with people and analytics that I've discovered during the last week. So that's me. I want to tell you about what I've learned on Periscope, but I also want you to help me to understand what you've learned as well. So it's a two-way session. What I would like to cover, as I say, is I want to cover the people and the analytics. And for me, the people bit has been absolutely fantastic. I've met a lot of friends. I've had a lot of laughs this week. Everybody's sort of fiddling around trying to work out how things are changing. All the changes that are coming through as well. So as we're doing this, there's changes happening. And it's been a busy week. So we've got Quest for Success on. John, how do you do? Can I just ask, that as a sort of gentle means of introduction, can you, hi there, can you just say where you're from? So just type in where you're from, and then we sort of as people join, we can actually see what sort of geographical distribution we've got. Anyway, what I would like, from Glasgow, yes, there's a whole sort of clan of Periscope people on. I'm Scottish, although I live in Cambridge, I am Scottish, so maybe I'm part of the Scottish Periscope clan, clan Periscope. I wonder if they've got a tartan. That'd be interesting. Okay, but what I would like. Oh, hi, Diane. Oh, yeah. I follow your scopes from America, and they're absolutely fascinating. It's really good. So thank you for joining. What I'd like to do is I've just got some. As I say, I'm going to do the analytics, but first of all, the analytics. Periscope is about people, yeah. So can I just do some shout outs to some of the people that I've watched and connected with and had some fun with this week. One of the things that is last night, get this one. This is straight off the press. Kayvon, who's the CEO of Periscope, was doing a Periscope from the roof of the building in San Francisco, in Silicon Valley, from San Francisco where they were. And I was asking him questions. He didn't answer any of my questions, but I saw him looking at them and then passing. My question was really, what sort of things is Periscope going to bring out to do with segmentation? Because this massive group of people, there's no segmentation in it, so who's interested in what? And how can you actually promote your stuff into a particular group? So it's done lots of good stuff, but it needs to get some segmentation in, is my thoughts. So Kayvon, great. I've spoken to the CEO. He's got my ear. I know where to call him. If you've got any problems, we'll try contacting him again. The other one that I found is really good, a very different style, a very good style, is a guy called Alex Pettit. And I don't know whether you've listened into him, but he really does get the pace of a Periscope really moving and really excellent. Also connected with a lady called Liz Melville. That was good. And she was helping a newbie come on. I think she's actually running another Periscope at 8 o'clock tonight as well, so probably not listening in, but shout out for Liz. A lady called Denise Mitchell. So Denise was an absolute newbie, and she was absolutely petrified of doing a scope live. But she did it. And she did it really well. So that was a big thing for her. And I dropped her a line because I thought it was excellent. It's what this is all about. Naomi Gilmer, I've been following her around a bit. Branching out headquarters. I've also been listening into BBC Outside Source. Worth going in. Actually speaking to the news desk at the BBC in London in real time as news is breaking. Really clever. I think they only run it in the morning, but you can speak to the producer live and you can ask what you want them to speak about or what your take is on the news that is breaking. Fantastic. Also listened in to the Busy Bees who were having a a network meeting in a pub, I think it was. Really great, and it's fantastic. It's small businesses using social media. Fantastic. I had Diane. I had you on my list. I think some of the stuff you're doing is incredible. It's very American. American is good, but you're very sort of full on, and I like that. I like listening to that, and it's really good. So I think you do some good stuff. It's great stuff, in fact. Another guy that I've really got to give a shout out for. He was the first guy that I followed on Periscope, and this is really where Periscope is very, very clever. This is a guy called Jeremy Scrivens. So Jeremy is an enterprise architect like myself. He lives in Australia, and he every morning before he goes to work, every evening when he comes back, he goes out and he photographs or scopes the kangaroos. He just goes out in the early morning or late at night after he comes back from work. He goes out and he scopes the kangaroos. He tells you all about them, and he knows them all individually, where they are, what they're doing, and it's just fantastic. So I now drop in on him every morning and every night. We know each other in first name terms, and we have a chat. I would highly recommend Jeremy's scope, but it shows you what you can do. And then the one that really got me today, its comedic value was brilliant. I've lost the guy's actual handle, but it's something like the bored bus driver. So this is a guy in a coach, heads off at a leisure centre, and he gets on his Periscope, and he was telling us all about all sorts of things. I was actually increasing myself in laughter. So if you really want something that's a bit humorous, something like the bored bus driver, but I highly recommend. So that's me done the people bit, and the people bit has been absolutely fantastic. I really enjoyed that. I made a lot of friends. I got a lot of connections. But I'm an enterprise architect, so I like to be a little bit analytical about things. So now this is my fourth sort of formal Periscope. I've done some other tests as well. This is my fourth formal one in this series. I do at 8 o'clock each night. And just want to share with you some of what I see as the analytics. So where am I after about 3 or 4 days seriously on Periscope? Well, I've got 72 followers. I'm following 300 people. There's 2 blocked, and that's 2 people that I just blocked, and that's recorded. And I've made 15 broadcasts in all. So that's my overall score. Sorry, the line seems to be going down. I'm not quite sure what that is, but I'll continue if that's okay. So that's my overall stats. You seem to be able to follow. I haven't come across any limits in who you can follow. So I've been following people that I know, or follow people that I've seen in Hangout or people that I've seen on scoping. I also seem to be fed my lists from my own Twitter account. So my Twitter account, I've got 2,600 people. So I'm getting some of those coming up. I guess as they come on to scope and to Periscope, they will get put up as options. So that's my headlines, and I think that's really good. In 1 week to actually get 72 followers, I think is absolutely fantastic. How are the actual scopes doing themselves? Well, the one I did last night, and this is where it gets quite interesting. I did a scope, same sort of topic. I went more into the functionality of Periscope, but I had 6 people on the replay. I had 76 live viewers. I had 61 more. And of those, there was 49 from the web. So a total of 143 viewers, which I think is quite good. I mean, that sounds really good. But I found one of the things that looked odd. If you look down at the bottom right-hand corner, it tells you the number of people who are on the call. So the number of people on the call last night was a bit low. It was about 4 or 5. But I had 4 or 5 people on the call. But it was saying that I had 143 viewers. So this seems to have gone a bit. I'll come back. I'm sorry, my screen's frozen. I don't know if you can still hear me. Numbers are going down. I've got some bad stuff that's come up on my screen. So anyway, I think I need to stop the broadcast there, and I'll try again. I'll try and bring us back up. Okay, thanks. Bye.